What's up, man? Alright, it's my first time live on YouTube. Nope, I don't wanna rotate the device. I'm doing it like this, okay? So, I'm live. It's my first live on YouTube. YouTube live from mobile. Because, they do too much. You gotta have 1,000 subscribers to freaking go live on YouTube from your phone. So, yeah, man, I just wanna talk about a couple stuff. I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. I just wanna test it out and talk to y'all a little bit. Uh, Hopefully, a couple people join. Yeah, for sure. Hopefully, a couple people join here. But yeah, man, stages of spiritual awakening. We're gonna get into that and what spiritual awakening is, and then we're gonna hop off. All right, we're not gonna be on too long. All right. So I want to talk about this because I just want to go live. Okay, that's just something I want to talk about. All right. So yeah. Anyway, stages of spiritual awakening. First, I'm gonna talk to y'all about what is spiritual awakening. All right. All right. Spiritual awakening. It's difficult. Okay, it's difficult to explain, but we're gonna get into it. Okay, so spiritual awakening is when you start to realize who you are on a soul level. And you start to break away from the ego or lower self, physical self. Okay, this happens to, I feel like, not a select few, but not the masses either. It's select few. All right, it happens to select few. It's happened to people who chose to be awoke in this lifetime. People who chose to be conscious in this lifetime. All right. And I'll tell y'all a little bit about my spiritual awakening, what happened. But spiritual awakening is when you start to realize your spiritual self and spiritual connection that all things have. Okay. So for me, when I first started to wake up, I was going through a lot. Okay. 2019, August 2019, I was watching Violet Evergarden on Netflix. Okay. I was going to YouTube and I stumbled upon a spiritual soul video. I was watching spiritual soul video. Okay. I was watching spiritual soul videos, and it struck something within me. First off, I was vibrating, like I was vibrating, okay, and I felt something inside of here, okay, in that heart chakra center, the facts, you know what I'm saying, that tells you what's really going on, you know what I'm saying, and that stomach where you know, okay, this is true, you know what I'm saying, like this is real, and because you're such at a low vibration, you feel fear of this can't be true, man. They lying and da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? They gotta be lying, right? And that's just what it be. They gotta be lying, man. Yeah, they lying. Da, da, da. And you wanna basically that's your ego speaking, saying, "Oh, this lie. That's a lie. Don't believe that." Da, da, da. Yeah, man. This is just some. And when I was watching Spiritual Soul, and he was telling me about the facts and telling me about what's going on with the food, what's going on with the water, what's going on in the world, okay, and that is being controlled, all right, and that we are in the matrix, okay. And the matrix is a program, all right. The earth itself is, how can I say? The earth itself is a consciousness, okay? It is a living entity, all right, separate from us. We're not really separate because we're connected to it, to earth, to her, okay? But when you understand that you are a huge part in who you are, not only who you are, but your connection to the spiritual realms, dimensions, to earth, that your connection to your higher aspects, your higher self, and different higher aspects of yourself. Okay, you can go to your Christic self. Okay, your ascended self, your ascended master self. It's different. It's different variants of you. It's different versions of you living and existing in different dimensions, in different realms at the same time as you. Okay, and when you become conscious to who you are, first off, I was scared. I want everything to go back to normal. Okay, I wanted everything to go back to normal. All right. I don't know why, y'all, but I feel like it was 2018, 2018 when I start to wake up, and I waited a whole, and I freaking stopped the whole entire year because I wanted to go back to how it used to be. Okay. I wanted to go back to how it used to be. I wanted to go back to being asleep, right? Now I cannot go back because I've elevated too much in my consciousness. I've elevated too much. I know too much. Okay, and there's no way going back. But basically, your spiritual self is starting to emerge. Okay, your entire since you was born, your spiritual self is been in the shadows, and the ego has taken front seat, basically. So once you start to have a spiritual awakening, it's the opposite. The ego takes the back seat, and the spiritual self starts to shine through you, through its vessel, basically, because we are the soul. But it starts to shine through the physical vessel, all right, and you start to awaken to who you truly are, basically. And when that happens, a lot of things happen. You start to realize that everything people talk about in the movie and TV shows, the Avatar, Last Airbender, the chakras are real. You're connecting to who you truly are. The chakras are real. When you when you open the chakras, you're starting to it's like the seven main chakras in the body are things you have to awaken and level out to master your physical body, to master yourself in the physical realm, basically. And once you start to awaken your chakras, once you start to vibrate higher, you start to receive messages from spirit. We talk about clairaudience. People talk about telepathy in movies, and this shit is real. Telepathy, you got, you know what I'm saying, pyrokinesis, control fire, everything in the fantasy world, Avatar, let's everything, fire, water, air, you can do all this shit. Everything is a part. Every element is inside your body, bro. Every element, you can control this shit. We are psychic by nature. The spiritual world is psychic by nature. You know what I'm saying? So when you realize that you are a divine being and you never die, you are immortal. You are immortal. You ever sat and think, what was I doing before I incarnated here? You ever had that thought to, what was I doing when I incarnated here? Where was I? Where was I? You're not the physical body. You have a physical body in this lifetime. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. And once you start to separate that, and not saying disconnect from your physical life, that's different. Because your physical life is something you have to experience in this lifetime. Like, yeah, when you got understand that it's an incarnation, you got the incarnation on earth, you got the soul, you got the oversoul, you can go to the avatar, the rishi conscious, up in the ethers, you know what I'm saying? Up higher, past the physical and plasma dimension, up in the ethereal dimension, the ninth dimension. It goes deep in the shit. You have different higher versions of yourself. But from the lower self, okay? With your lower self is the physical self. And understanding that in Atlantic and Egyptian times, we wasn't like this. This wasn't I wouldn't say this wasn't our lower self. I don't really feel that. Because now it is, because when they mean your lower self as in the ego you, the physical ego you, the attached you, the 3D mindset you, that is your lower self. Even when we was incarnated on the 5D and we was in physical bodies, we was not our lower self. Your lower self is the lowest point you can be spiritually, in your infancy state of spirituality and who you are, not knowing anything, wiped of your memories. How we are now in the world, and people that's not conscious. That's your lower self. The selfish you, the one that's all about me. The one that's all about what I want, all about materialistic shit. Once you start to elevate past that, that's the first level of is the dark night of the soul. The dark night of the soul, you go through sitting with yourself and really just, yeah, sitting with yourself and chilling with yourself. And when you do that, you start to, a lot of beliefs start to drop off. Boom, boom. A lot of beliefs starts to drop off, okay? And you start to believe in aliens. You start to believe in extra dimensional, extraterrestrial things, because it's a part of you. We have extraterrestrial DNA within us. A lot of us in this physical body is ET or extraterrestrials that incarnated here to help raise the planet's frequency and to help raise the people's frequency. That's just the first phase, bro, of awakening. The second stage of awakening is starting to realize who you are, starting to get into your purpose. You start to realize that there's more to life. Third stage, you get into more of, you starting to come back online with your abilities and shit. You start to be more in tune to spiritual messages. all type of shit. Okay, but there's stages. There's stages, and then I think that's like 4 or 5 stages. But you get to the 4 or 5 stage. It was basically enlightenment. Full crown chakra open. You tapped into who you are. You truly are, basically. And there's stages to this shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing I just want to talk about, bro. Understand that a lot of people on this channel is still gaming. It's just still here for the gaming. They're still here for not really woke. Okay, and that's why I want to tell y'all, man. This shit is not. I'm not gonna be gaming on here. This is not a gaming channel. I'm not none of that. So if you're not on this spiritual path, look up spirituality. Meditate. That's how you connect to your higher self, your God self, your divine self. And once you start tapping in, you start experiencing a lot of fucking mystical shit. A lot of mystical extra dimension, like intergalactic shit you go through. You may be hearing voices. Those are spirit communicate with you. Your spirit guides, your angels talking to you, trying to get. But see, once you raise your consciousness to a point to where they communicate with you will not lower their vibration so low, it'd be easier to communicate with you. That's what they're trying to get us to do, to raise our consciousness and our vibration so they can communicate with us more effectively, because they can only do so much. They already got lower their vibration to even communicate with us on that level. You feel what I'm saying? So um this is what they have to do. And you know what? On lives, like I ain't gonna do lives that much, but I'll do like uh lectures where I come on here and I speak, and I really spirit of y'all here and y'all listen to me. Really, I really want to gain a big audience here. So if y'all can send people that needs help, like just universe, send everybody here. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a rock, and what I'm saying, I'm just gonna be 100 with you. I'm not on here to lie. I ain't, bro. If you don't, people are gonna leave from off here because they are not at that vibrational level to understand the information I'm giving out. It's too divine. It's too high vibrational information. They're not gonna compute, and they just gonna leave. Oh man, he's crazy, man. You don't know that all the information I'm talking is within yourself. You can't run from yourself, even though you're unconscious. I get it. You don't see anything outside of what you've grown up to know, but we represent what's on the outside of that. You might be here right now, listen to this message, and you could be in the physical body. Oh, I'm human. You could be you could be an ET right now that incarnated in a physical body to help raise the vibration of the people and the planet on this earth. Facts. Was exactly that. A Lyran starseed that came here to enlighten, to teach, to elevate people. You know what I'm saying? And it's not easy. This path's not easy, but I'm still gonna get there. I don't care if it's 0 people watching me. I'm still gonna get the message. I don't care. Someone is gonna click on this video, and someone gonna take the information and run with it, and they're gonna become their best selves. And I'm gonna clap, because yes, we need more of those people. You know what I'm saying? We need more people that's gonna keep moving. We need people that's gonna be leaders, people that's going to do something better for the community. You know what I'm saying? And once you start to see past that, you know what I'm saying, you start, damn man, bro, he's speaking the truth. Peace, God. You know what I'm saying? I enjoy the message that you're giving out there. I love you showing to the community. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's about. I'm not here to lie to you, bro. If you feel like I'm lying, you feel like, oh, this nigga crazy, bro. Take that information. If you have never meditated in your life, go meditate on that information, and you're gonna receive a lot of information, bro. You're gonna receive so much information and so much knowledge, because you are not what they told you. You're not just a human that is living this life just to die. You are divine beings, have lived thousands of lifetimes before this life. You are a master manifester. People talk about, oh well, people was gonna last year people was gonna get abilities. Black people are gonna get abilities. Nigga, you have all the abilities that they show you on the movies and shit. On have all those powers. Your ability start to come on, start speaking in the English language. Where the language come from? Why do everybody speak different languages? Because whoever, I'm just gonna say, people that control this world, those that be, separated us by the language, by race, and by class. Why? To separate and control us. We have the power. Everyone wants to start working right now. They couldn't do shit. We have the power as a consumer. If we stop buying iPhones, if we stop buying all they bullshit, and really came together as a collective, bro, that shit would be over. People don't realize that we have the power, bro. They can't control shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the thing I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm saying, and when you realize, bro, these niggas is the government, whatever you want to say, nigga. These niggas control this shit. We have the power, nigga. They can't make us get no Vsauce shot. You know what I'm saying? They can't make us do anything, bro. We have the power. They scared of us because if we come together as a collective, this shit is over with. It's just period. But they not because they are here specifically to separate our people, the black community, the Latino community. They want to separate us so we cannot come together as one and stop this shit. You can go to riots all across the city. They can't do shit but sit there with their guns, nigga. Cause we there. You know what I'm saying? That's how powerful we are. If we came together to think about something we want to do, okay, we want to bring more peace to the community. We want to protect our kids out here. We want to, you know what I'm saying, come together as a collective and do something positive. We could do it. If everyone come together on the same like-minded, well, fuck all that. You separated shit. You from the west side, I'm from the south. Like, fuck all that dumbass low vibration shit. Like, it's just straight up. There is no separation. And the Bible, they speak about this shit, and they ain't even like religious at all. You know what I'm saying? But I understand. In the Bible, God, He says this: "You are the children of the Most High." The children of the Most High. What does that mean? We are gods, and we can create what we want. What you think they talking about? We was in Africa, nigga. We wasn't in no fucking Africa. We were kings and queens. We had our own land, nigga. We had our own shit, our own. You know what I'm saying? Fucking equal. You know what I'm saying? We praise each other, nigga. As God praise our women, nigga. We didn't beat our straight up. Like that's how it was. On the plane, and y'all want to do this shit today? Like nah, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't even. It's not even. That's why it's people like me, revolutionaries, that speak the facts and to unite people, bro. Because and the reason why they don't want to be united is off some dumbass shit, bro. By oh man, he doing this, he doing that. Oh, you know what I'm saying? It's not even about that, bro. It's not about it. You know what I'm saying? It's not. And niggas got us out here killing our own people. These are our brothers and sisters, nigga. Like straight up. And that's just it. You know what I'm saying? That's just